Okay, now we're gonna get into some intermediate sprint drills. And so, as in the last video, I was doing more beginner things, more warming up and still getting your body ready, but these ones are gonna be a lot more active, a lot quicker, and maybe a little bit more difficult also. So in the beginner video, we started out with low A and B skip. But in this intermediate series, we're going to be doing an actual A and B skip. And so if you remember, just going to be bringing our knee up to 90 degrees now, using that bounce. And we're also in the B skip, we're going to be bringing it up to 90, kicking out straight, and then coming underneath you. From the side, it would look like this. Kicking out and coming right underneath you. As always, make sure your legs are coming right underneath your hips. So A skip would look like this. And B skip would look like this. So C skip is usually the hardest skip of them all for people to get. And so this one actually has the same bounce as A and B, and you're still gonna do A in the front, but instead you're gonna alternate out and bring your hip out to the side. And so it has that same bounce as always. And you're gonna start alternating your leg to come out also. From the side it looks like this. So if you remember from the last video, we did knee to chest to warm up like this. But now we're going to be transitioning into high knees, which is the same thing as knee to chest, but instead going a little bit faster and bouncing all the way up. So as I emphasized in the last video, and I'll be emphasizing over and over again, you want to make sure you're always using your arms. You want to make sure your knees are coming to 90 degrees. You want to make sure your foot is flexed up, not pointed. So high knees should look like this. For our second drill, we're transitioning from heel to butt to now butt kick. And so, as I was saying earlier in the last video, this is just a bouncier heel to butt and just working on that rhythm and using your arms. So it should look like this. The next drill is quick leg. And a lot of these drills are really similar to the ones that we did in the beginner series. And this one is going to be focused on the same, bringing up that quick leg one at a time, and the next leg one at a time, but it's going to be a lot faster. As usual, you can put as many steps as you want in between. You can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want, but this one is really focused on bringing your foot up as fast as you can and bringing it back down as fast as you can. So it looks like this. The next drill is one that I personally struggle with a lot, and it's called pitter patter. This one is working on the consistency of your feet hitting the ground, and you don't want to really bring your knees high or anything like that. You just want to keep them low and go as fast as you can. You can use your arms or you can keep your hands out front. I usually keep mine out front, but it's up to you. It should look like this. So one thing I really wanted to add in here is just sprinting in place. Most of the time we sprint at the track or we go somewhere to sprint, but we don't think we can do it at home. You can sprint just in place as much as you could anywhere else. And so just focus on your running form and put on a timer to see how long you can go as if you were on the track. It should look like this. Our final drills are going to be using a wall. And so really you have to find anything you can. You can do it inside or just look around. There's different places you can lean on. And the first drill is going to be called 1, 3, 5. So if you have a friend or a sibling nearby, they can call 1, 3, or 5 out for you. And you're just going to be running while leaning on the wall. Or you can just call it out to yourself in your head and just go with it. So you start out in a knee drive, and a 1 would look like this. 3, 5, 1. And you continue on with whichever numbers you prefer and just alternate through it. The second drill that uses a wall is just running while leaning on the wall. So similar to sprinting in place, you just want to make sure that you're keeping your same form, leaning against the wall, and put on a timer to see as long as you can go. It should look like this.